All right, this is a historic episode, right? First Christmas episode for South Park, and then actually no, because the first ever thing was like a Christmas short that they did. So I think this is like the third at this point, yeah. But first official South Park Christmas episode, plus the first appearance of Mr. Hanky, the Christmas poo.
Yeah, the counselor.
Yeah, and Mr. Mackey, the school guidance counselor. So thoughts on the episode overall?
You know, I know Mr. Hanky's a character, and so I can't brag on it too much, but I kind of wonder where, I guess it's potty humor, literally. Mm-hmm. I wonder what mind would come up with an idea for a Christmas poop.
Yeah.
I do wonder where you were at mentally when you thought of that. Other than that, I think it's interesting, how the single Jewish family in the town, like, basically the plot is that they kind of screwed up everything. They're like, oh, we can't have our son playing this and the thing. And they're like, no, we shouldn't have a nativity scene either. Yeah. And then everyone, like, from everything else is like, oh, does it offend me? Then, yeah, it's like basically today how everything offends everyone. And it just became some crappy thing that's not even, like, holiday related at all. Yeah. They were talking, like, when they finally fixed the play for the school, it was talking about how, like, they stare into the sun and it's blinding and the sun's like a turtle in the sky. It's some dumb thing like that. Yeah. It's just what happens I feel like it's what happens if, like, everyone who's offended gets their way. It's like some people got to be offended. That's just how the world works. Yeah. To keep everything proper. Yeah. So.
What'd you think of the live action commercial they put in the middle where the baby eats the shit at the end? You didn't like that? That was too gross for you? I thought you liked stuff like that.
It's not that it's too gross. It's just like it's just straight potty humor. And like the commercial's like, okay, I can see it's Play-Doh, but then when the kid's eating, it's like it really just makes me cringe inside. It's just like, okay, like it's straight. I like no commercial would air with that. Okay, they wouldn't fly. But I don't think the real idea of like fishing in your toilet for your own crap would work. But it was interesting, I guess. But the whole thing of the kid eating wait, where's Mr. Hanky? It's like, okay, so the kid ate the crap, but at the same time, they showed two Mr. Hankies, and the problem with that is that they were wearing all the faces and stuff, and that was nowhere near the kid stuff. Yeah. So apparently the kid ingested plastic, I'm guessing. Yeah. And apparently ingested a giant hat. So that kid should be choking and dying, should not be alive. Right. So if they were doing realistic, I think that kid should be choking and dying. And then to me that might have been a little funnier because everyone turns laughing like, "Oh, you silly baby," and the baby's like, yeah, yeah.
Do you think that political correctness regarding Christianity and just like Christmas and traditions and stuff in general, do you think that's still a problem today, like sort of like an anti-Christian sentiment in this country?
Personally, I don't know. I feel like there's just a lot more. Well, there was a lot more people that didn't believe in anything. Yeah. But we're starting to see a lot more people, coming to religion. And specifically, the Christian Catholic faith. Yeah. Now, so nowadays, not so much. It's on the rise again. Yeah. But still, you can see it around. Some people maybe Christmas. Some people put up Christmas lights, but they don't do anything religious because Christmas lights. I think it's kind of dumb to show it's too Christmas-like. But even if you don't celebrate Christmas, people still will put up lights. Yeah. And now they don't have to be the colored ones. Some people just put up white lights. Yeah. I know back home. There are people that'll just put up lights, even if they don't believe. Even if they don't believe in anything, they'll still put up lights just because that's part of the holiday. Yeah.
Did you ever have any Christmas plays at your school growing up?
No, I never really had any things like that. And I had a Jewish friend, but he never was his family was never butthurt about anything. Oh, okay. Because we didn't have any plays or that, but my school wouldn't be Happy Holidays. It'd always be Merry Christmas. Yeah. When it was break time. Yeah. So they'd be have a great Christmas, and nobody got butthurt. Yeah. Because it's the most prevalent thing you're gonna find is probably Christianity in the U.S.
Yeah. What did you think of the songs in this episode, you had the Mr. Hanky theme song, like an early version of it, and then you had the Kyle's Mom's a Bitch song, which reappears in the South Park movie, bigger, longer, uncut.
You know, it's kind of like the Mr. Hanky song is like, okay, it's a little hard to follow at some points, and the same thing with the.
How's it hard to follow?
Well, when he starts speeding up
Okay.
and everyone's speaking, it's kind of hard to follow when he's like trying to sing the whole thing. But then the Kyle's Mom's a bitch. It's like, I don't know. I don't understand it.
Okay.
Like, I understand Cartman's trying to be an asshole again, but like, I wouldn't understand how everyone starts going along with it.
Yeah.
I think it'd be funnier if it was just Cartman singing and no one starts getting along and they're just staring at him like, and then suddenly like one of the kids is like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But also the song that you also forgot to mention is when Kyle's talking about like, I'm a Jew.
Okay.
Yeah, I think some of the like things that were kind of funny.
Okay. You like that one the most?
Yeah, probably out of.
Okay.
I think it was kind of funny. He's just like it's like a lamentful song about being a Jew.
Okay.
It's like kind of funny.
Well, the whole joke is that with Kyle's mom is that everyone hates her in town because they know that she's the only one that gets like butthurt at everything. She's like the most politically correct, like she's like a Karen. You know what I mean? That's like her whole character. So everyone hates her. She ruined the play. That's like the whole thing. But yeah, I'd give this one like a 6.5. What about you?
I think it was interesting. I think it's kind of funny how the whole time, like, if you don't believe in Mr. Hanky, he's just like smearing shit everywhere and throwing shit at people.
Yeah.
So for that, it's kind of funny, and I guess it makes sense for this. But I don't know. I'd say 6.5.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, not bad for our first Christmas venture.